Hi, this is Michael Spokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Man Empowerment Forum. This is part 5 of this great topic that speaks about things mentally strong people do. And as a young man, I urge you to become mentally strong. And as I've said, that this life is not handling people with kid gloves. It's not going to handle you with what you want. It's not going to give you what you want. This life is full of curveballs that are thrown to us, challenges, problems, and as a result, you're going to need to be mentally strong. Situations are not going to be the way you want them at all times. People are not going to treat you the way you want at all times. And you'll realize that it's going to be a tough mind that is really necessary. And you need to be mentally strong in order to be able to cope and survive in this particular life. Now, as a young man, I'm teaching this for the sake that you become mentally strong, because that's very key in this life. Life is not going to be easy if you're not mentally strong, and that's the reason why we deal with this topic. Now, one of the things that mentally strong people do is they are willing to take calculated risks. Mentally strong people, they are willing to take calculated risks. And I must literally say, I'm speaking about calculated risks because there are people that jump and do risks that are really risky and that are not calculated at all, and they find themselves in deeper mess. And as a young man, please, every risk that you take must be calculated. And I must emphasize that you cannot avoid taking risk, because life is about risk. And the risks that we do, some succeed, some don't succeed. And without taking risk as well, we're not going to be successful in life, because if we are going to be innovative and become successful, there are some of the things that we have to take risks. There are some of the places that you have to go that are looking risky. There are some of the things that you're going to need to do that are looking risky. And just by waking up in the morning and facing life is risky on its own. And sometimes if you are going to sit on your comfort zone as a young man and think that you're not going to take risks in life, you're not going to be successful at all, at any means, because success comes with ability to take risks. And as a young man, you must be mentally strong to say, this particular risk I'm going to take. And when you take risks, you are going to either succeed or fail. And you may not succeed in some of the risks, but don't condemn yourself. Don't feel like it's the end of the day. Don't feel like it's the end of life. Rise up where you failed and become a better person by shaping up to do things better. You might have actually hit the wall in some of the things that you've done. Business, for instance, and some of you as young men have risked, put up some money to invest in business. It has not worked out, of course, but that doesn't mean that is the end of the world. Rise up, try it again, or maybe invest differently, and you may find yourself succeeding. But please, every time you make risks, please do what we call calculated risks. And that is what people with strong minds are doing. Now, as a young man, I want you not to shy away from risks at all, because when you shy away from risks completely, you are basically denying yourself of opportunity to learn. You're denying yourself of opportunity actually to see a breakthrough in your life, because some of the breakthroughs are just actually blocked by just one risk away from that success. So I want to urge you as a young man to always be calculative in your risks, but yes, be able to take those calculated risks and make sure that you go and risk. Whatever ideas that you have, whatever opinions that you have, please risk by saying them out. If it's a dream that you have, you're going to need to take some calculated risks in making sure that this particular dream come to pass. Without the risks, it's definitely not going to happen, because you're going to be in a comfort zone. But I must urge you and make you aware that comfort zones are not always very good for you. Now, be able to take risks, but please, at all times, do what we call calculated risks, because that's what mentally strong people do. Secondly, what mentally strong people do, they celebrate others' successes and they don't resent that success. So therefore, they are actually supporting when others are successful. They will appreciate it. And when you are appreciating others when they're successful, you're actually paving a way for yourself to be successful as well. Because remember, when you have appreciated people that are successful, they are actually even open to share ideas of what makes them successful. And they are able to share those ideas with you. And you're going to learn out of that. And that paves the way for your own success as well. I must emphasize that when you start to celebrate others, you are actually planting a seed of celebration for people to celebrate you. You're actually planting a seed for people to start appreciating your success as well. And as a young man, be able to celebrate others. There are people that will be successful in other things that you are not successful in. And when they're successful in things that you're not successful in, as I said, when you appreciate them, when you celebrate them, they're able to share ideas and support you as well after that. Now, I want to also emphasize that there are those people that will be successful earlier than you, because our successes don't come at the same time. They don't come at the same pace. And this is because we are not having the same assignments here on earth. We are not having the same purposes in life. Because of that, some of us, our successes are going to come at their own time. We cannot actually see success at the same time, all of us. Now, I want to emphasize this because it's very important, because many people start actually resenting from other people's successes because they feel that, why can they succeed while I'm not successful? Let's give an example. Some of you are actually not married, and you are not celebrating others that are getting married, and therefore you are delaying your own opportunity of success as well. Some of you are not celebrating those that are having businesses right now, and your business is still along the way, but by not celebrating that, you are actually delaying your own business as well. Let me emphasize that the spirit of not celebrating others, it gives birth to the spirit of jealousy. It gives birth to the spirit of bitterness as well. It gives birth to the spirit of resentfulness. And when you become resentful of other people's successes, you become jealous of them. You start developing envy. And believe me that when you develop envy kills you instead of the people. Because some of the people that you're jealous of are not even aware that you're jealous of them. But jealousy is going to delay you, because you are not going to be able to step up and do things yourself. And you will realize that jealousy, when it occupies your mind, you cannot think straight. You cannot be sober in your thinking. And therefore, people that are jealous and full of bitterness as well, they are not able to sit and plan properly. And that is why whatever they do is always delayed. And you, as a mentally strong person, tell yourself, I'm going to celebrate others when they succeed. I'm going to celebrate them even in areas that they're successful and I'm not successful in. Because by so doing, I'm planting a seed, and they are going to help me in my success as well when I celebrate them. It's very, very important that you don't resent success, because you are dreaming of being successful yourself. If you resent the success of others, how do you expect yourself to be successful? So please celebrate others. And there are those, as a young man, some of the young men, your friends, that will be employed first, that will open businesses before you, and those that will buy cars before you, and those that will get married before you. Celebrate with them, because your time is still coming. And I must emphasize that times or seasons don't happen to us at the same time. So we cannot receive things the same time that our friends are receiving them. Remember that life is about seasons. Your seasons are not the seasons of others. So therefore, wait for your own season when it comes. But in the meantime, celebrate others. Because when you celebrate others, you're actually facilitating your own season to come and arrive at a sooner time. So it is very important that you celebrate others in order while you're paving a way for your own season to come. And when you celebrate others, you are actually putting up a platform whereby others will celebrate you as well. Don't you want to be celebrated? Guess everyone want to be celebrated. Now, as a young man, please realize that people that are mentally strong, they celebrate other people and they don't resent the success of other people. And you can be one of those. And please make sure that you celebrate success of others and you don't resent any success of other people. I want to end up here today. This was part 5, of course, that we have wrapped up this topic today. May the good Lord bless you. Your host, Mike Connors Bogani. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on to that notification button as well so that you're being notified of our videos that we post on this platform. And follow us on our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum, our Facebook page, Mike Connors Bogani, and our Facebook page, actually, that speaks about church governance as well. You'll see most of the posts that we put there. They will be helpful to your life. You will become a better person. And may the good Lord bless you and allow me to say cheers for now.